It's time to hit the reset button on the NFL. All 32 teams are relocating, rebranding, and restarting their rosters from scratch in one big fantasy draft. Madden has expanded their horizons and added new relocation cities from around the globe, so say goodbye to the National Football League and welcome the brand new World American Football League, or the Waffle for short. This global shakeup has led to some exciting new divisions, and so without doubling up on cities, here's how I made the divisions work. Brooklyn Snowhawks, Toronto Thunderbirds, Columbus Caps, and Virginia Beach Voyagers in the AFC East. Next is the AFC North, which becomes the Memphis Blues, St. Louis Steamers, Louisville Riverhogs, and the Omaha Antlers. Now AFC South, Houston Oilers, San Antonio Desperados, Austin Armadillos, and the Oklahoma City Bisons. Then in the AFC West, we have the Vancouver Mounties, the Sacramento Condors, the Portland Pioneers, who get the number 1 pick, and the Oakland Redwoods. Now over to the NFC in the East, we have the Anchorage Huskies, Honolulu Monarchs, Melbourne Bulls, and the Tokyo Tigers. Interesting division. NFC North, the London Black Knights, Paris Sentinels, Dublin Shamrocks, all European teams, but Montreal Lumberjacks, they draw the short straw. They got to fly over the Atlantic every week. NFC South, Rio Dragons, Buenos Aires Nighthawks, Orlando Orbits, and the San Juan Wizards. Got Wizards and Dragons in one division. NFC West, it's got New Mexico and Old Mexico and cities super close to Mexico, the Aviators, the Golden Eagles, the Dreadnoughts, and the Salt Lake City Elks to round it out. All right, the divisions are set. It's time for the Riverhogs and the Pioneers. Thursday night, Devontae Adams leading the way for the Hogs. Pioneers, well, they've got Patrick Mahomes and Cooper Kupp. There he is scooting onto the field in the first quarter. 0-0 game, first play of the game, and Chris Rumph the second brings Mahomes down to his rump, and then Mahomes, very next play, Kendrick Bourne spins out of the crowd. He's down the sideline. 3 Hogs, they're not going to catch him. Pioneers take the early lead. Now it's time for the Riverhogs to see what they can do. Rookie QB Drake May at the helm. Play action. He wants to run for the first on 3rd and 5, but he is locked up. 4th and 2. They're going for it. In field goal range, Kyron Williams stuffs for the Pioneers. In the second quarter, Mahomes throwing on the move. 2 feet down for Cooper Kupp. 14-0 into the third. Kyron Williams bottled up in the first half. Second half explosion, running down to the 30. 2nd and 4. Hand it back to Williams. He's going to run it all the way down to the 2. 11:54. This time, read option. May keeps it, and May fumbles. Got to give it back to Williams. He was red hot, but May is stripped at the goal line. They're going to wish they had those points back, but here in the fourth, May, he's not done. Kyron Williams putting the team on his back, driving down to the goal line yet again. May, he's determined to get this rushing touchdown. He finally gets it. 2-point conversion, though. Analytics say you got to go for it here. But May running the option, stuffed again. I don't know about these play calls. Now, fourth quarter. Riverhogs defense, though, comes up with the stop. All 3 timeouts are burned. So it comes down to one final play. Let's see the cannon on Drake May. He throws this nearly 80 yards. That's a little short, and it's intercepted. The Hail Mary defense comes up big in the end. Riverhogs just a little short. Goal line opportunity put them in a bind. Final score 14-6. Pioneers win. Patrick Mahomes 2 touchdowns on the day. Drake May 0. Next up is the Paris Sentinels versus the Tokyo Tigers. Raheem Mostert in the backfield for the Tigers. Jordan Love warming up at quarterback. And in the first quarter, Love line breaking down. Multiple Sentinels in the backfield. Sack, fumble, and linebacker Alex Anzalone scoops and scores for the Sentinels. The defense putting Paris up on top. Now Joe Burrow is going to sling this baguette across the field. Intercepted. CJ Mosley was there with the hands. Now the Tigers ball in the red zone. Jordan Love scanning, throwing for the corner pylon, and Mechie slides across with a nice catch. Now Burrow driving his offense right back down the field. Slant to Garrett Wilson is good. Touchdown, 14-7. Now a minute to go. Joe Burrow Oh, there's his old nemesis, C.J. Mosley. This time, not just the pick, but the pick six rumbles all the way down for a touchdown, keeping the Tigers alive. We're tied at 14, 30 seconds to go. Jordan Love trying to put up some points before the half. He fumbles. This time, the nose tackle, Daquan Jones. He's going to scoop this up, and he rumbles to the end zone. The defense is trading blows, 24-17, just a 7-point game. And Love connects with his back, Raheem Mostert. He's showing off his speed, and now we are tied at 24. Love, he's got him wide open again, but this time the route is cut off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's going to take this one all the way back to the end zone. Sentinels with the lead. Huge play on defense. LaFleur loving that. 31-24. Love throwing the out route. That's going to be picked off. Cam Taylor Britt, hyphenated names to the rescue. The Sentinels now up 2 scores with a minute to go. No coming back from that. And so the final score, 38-24. The Sentinels win with the help of 3 touchdowns on defense. Week 1 continues on with the Memphis Blues versus the Rio de Janeiro Dragons. Kenneth Walker at running back, CJ Stroud at QB. The Blues QB, Caleb Williams, rolling out to his right, wide open spaces, gets the first, slides down at the 32. They'll get a field goal out of that possession. Now the Dragons, play action for CJ Stroud. He's got receiver Jameson Williams wide open, knocked out of bounds at the 13. Now next play though, Stroud in trouble. He is held up and popped. The ball comes loose. Ragdolled on that play. Blues recover. Timely red zone D. And now play action for Caleb Williams. Bombing it deep. Tyreek Hill had a step and gets into the end zone. 10-0 Memphis. Third quarter, Jalen Wright diving over the top. 17-0. The Blues in full control, but the Dragons are not done yet. Stroud stepping up, firing over the middle to Zay Flowers. Nice catch. 3 defenders in the area. Then 3rd and 1 in the red zone. Zay Flowers again, this time for the touchdown. 17-7. Stroud trying to will the Dragons back, broken up at the goal line. They settle for the field goal and are going to put all their hopes into the onside kick with a minute to go. And they've got it loose. Dragons recover. They actually pull it off. 40 seconds to go. Stroud has a man. It's Jameson Williams again, torching this Blues defense. We're tied at 17. But did they leave too much time for Caleb Williams? Dicker, the kicker, just needs you to get to the 39. How about the 9? Inside the 9 to the 3. T. Higgins coming through in the clutch. And then there he is, the kicker, named Dicker. 20-17. The Blues, just when you think they were going to fumble this one away, they get it back in the end. Both QBs played well, but the Blues come out on top. Now we head to Virginia Beach. The Voyagers taking on the Salt Lake City Elks and quarterback Lamar Jackson. Jackson in the first. He's got his wideout, Terry McLaurin. Easy catch and run for the score, 7-0. Then Elks later in the first, Gerald Everett is going to catch this one, spin inside and elude the defender, 14-0. Now 17-3, second half, Jalen Hurts finally getting the Voyagers going. Isaiah McKenzie, it's a race for the finish, and they get there. Just a one-score game, 17-10. The Voyagers inside the red zone and get the score on 4th and inches. Tied at 17, 3 minutes to go. Jackson marching his team down near the 20. The field goal puts them up 3, 20-17. Jalen Hurts, 2 minutes to go. He's got a wideout down inside the 20. Now from the 6, it's 3rd and 1. Hurts to Drake London, who gets in for the score, 24-20. Under a minute, Lamar Jackson, he has a timeout. What's he going to do? 1st and 10. It's a huge scramble up the sideline, getting them down to the 14. Now Jackson, 28 seconds to go, throws to his left, and it's intercepted in the end zone. The Voyagers defense completes the comeback, seals the game. Deonte Banks coming up big in big moments. 24-20, final score, and Lamar gave away the game. Now we head to Montreal, the Lumberjacks taking on the Oklahoma City Bisons. A good look at Montreal Minshew there, driving the team down. Keaton Mitchell going airborne, gets the 1 yard needed for the score, 7-0. Now here's Kirk Cousins for the Bisons. Oh, the old bull lets the ball loose. Montreal's going to turn right around and hand this one up the gut. Rachaad White with the score, and now Cousins hands off to J.K. Dobbins, who bounces this one outside. He's going to score. What a rumble for J.K. coming off the Achilles, and now Kirk Cousins back of the end zone. Some tough tightrope work for Jackson Smith and Jigba. We're tied at 14, second half. Cousins sees an opening. He can scramble. Took a while, but he got there. 21-14. Cousins hands off. Dobbins again with 2 Lumberjacks on his back. Gonna drag him to the end zone. 28-14. Rachaad White is back, second red zone touchdown. 35-21 the Lumberjacks. With only 2 minutes to go, Minshew trying to make something happen, but the Bison's defense is flying around. Quan Martin picks it off, and he's gonna run this one all the way back to the house. Bisons get it done in Montreal. 42-21 final score, and both QBs were airing it out today. 300 yards each. Now we head over to St. Louis. The Steamers taking on the Columbus Caps. Justin Fields dropping back to pass in the first, and Xavier McKinney there for the taking. Turnover machine. You could say that about either one. There you go. Columbus Caps. Captain Bo Nix reporting for duty. Keon Coleman. This is an all-rookie squad. 10-0 Caps. Steamers ball. This time the offense is rolling. Look at the speed on display. Darius Slayton, he's a playmaker. 10-7. Fields throwing down the middle. What a toss and catch. Trey McBride gives the Steamers the lead. Here's Fields. Oh, he's wheeling and dealing. 21-10. Steamers back again. Najee Harris, second touchdown. 1 catching, 1 running. Add a field goal for good measure. And so whatever happened in that first half, completely undone. Bo Nix and the Caps go home with the loss. Now for a little interstate rivalry. San Antonio Desperados taking on the Houston Oilers. Here's Desperado Dak Prescott with some loft on this ball. Rashee Rice catches the moon ball. 7-3. But in the second, the Oilers, they're going to come marching right down the field. Jalen Warren scores the touchdown. 13-7. Desperado Dak intercepted, trying to fit that ball over the middle. Now the third quarter, still down. Dak finds Rashee Rice going over the middle, down inside the 10-yard line. Fullback dive denied by this Oilers defense. Field goal unit will get the chip shot. 16-10. Now Desperados ensuing kickoff. They're going to kick it to Darius Davis. He sheds a tackle. Suddenly no one's in front of him. He's got speed to burn. It's a dash for the end zone, and he can't quite make it down to the 2. So from the 2, Baker Oilfield connects. Cade Otton with the touchdown, 22-16. But in the fourth, it's Desperado Dak to Jahan Dotson, who breaks every tackle on his way to the end zone. 23-22. Dak, a lot of time in that pocket, throwing another touchdown to Rashee Rice. 30-22. So the Oilers and a diving Jalen Warren need the 2-point conversion to tie, and 2 dives, 2 scores. 30-30. Dak completes this pass to his left. They set up for the field goal on 3rd and 5, and the Desperados get it. Mayfield needs to get lucky. Can he strike oil on this Hail Mary? Intercepted. The Desperados hang on. Back and forth these two Texas teams went, but in the end, the Desperados come away with the victory. Now we fly to Brooklyn. The Snowhawks taking on the Austin Armadillos. And here, rookie quarterback Michael Penix in trouble. Kalijah Cansey brings him down for the sack. And here, Aaron Rodgers, play action, going for the end zone. He's intercepted. Double coverage on that receiver, but Eric Rowe took it away. Now Rodgers down 3, still firing. Intercepted again. Eric Rowe again? Yep, that's Rowe. Had Rodgers' number. Now Michael Penix in the Armadillos, ensuing possession. Just nowhere to throw, nowhere to go. Sacked. Micah Parsons riding that bike into the backfield. So Armadillos go up 6-0. Now Rodgers taking a shot downfield, hits his receiver in the chest. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown catch. Now up 1, the Snowhawks are going to follow up with the touchdown run by Tony Pollard. 8-point game. Armadillos handoff. Austin Eckler bobbing and weaving and diving over the goal line. Touchdown. 2-point conversion try. It's no good. 2-point game. Snowhawks defense shows up. Now how about the offense with 1:30? Rodgers slings it over the middle on 3rd and 8, and that seals the game. D-Hop with the catch. And so your final scores 14-12. The old bird Aaron Rodgers and the Snowhawks get the win. Now in San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Wizards taking on the Nighthawks. They're going to hand it to their star back, Christian McCaffrey, who's going to his right, fumbles it. Wizards defense jumps on it, and off the turnover, Tua dropping back, looking to his right, doinks off a helmet, and intercepted. Harrison Smith, right place, right time. So off their turnover, McCaffrey, no fumbles, all touchdowns here. 13-0 lead for the Nighthawks in the 3rd. Now Tua throwing to his right, tight end Noah Fant helicopters in. Maximum effort. We got a 1-score game. Now Justin Herbert for the Nighthawks zips this one to the end zone. Jacoby Myers hangs on. 19-7, minute to go in the 3rd. Tua, a lot of time, and he throws one deep downfield. It's Bo Melton who burns the safety. 5-point game. Herbert, he's got a wide open target. George Pickens with the score, 26-14. But the Wizards, they drive all the way downfield, and look at this catch. It's Fant again. And so down 5, a minute left in this game. Tua's going to throw one deep for Odell Beckham Jr. Has a step on the corner. He's not going to catch him. Touchdown Wizards with the last minute lead. But hold on, there's 30 seconds for the Nighthawks, and Justin Herbert, pass complete over the middle. There goes their last timeout, 25 seconds. Herbert, a lot of time in the pocket. Nice diving catch by Renfro over the middle. But hang on, there's no timeouts left, and the clock expires on the Nighthawks' chances for a tie or a win. And so Tua completes the comeback. Wizards win 29-26. Now let's go down to Melbourne, Australia. The Bulls hosting the Dublin Shamrocks. Shamrock quarterback Matt Stafford taking a deep drop back. Ball's punched out from behind into the arms of Matthew Judon, and he sprints to the finish. Bulls out to a 10-0 lead in the 1st. Now second quarter, play action. Matt Stafford zips it to the end zone. Tutu Atwell, a couple of old Rams connecting. 3-point game. Geno Smith, he's going to step up and fire a ball deep downfield. DJ Moore comes up with the huge catch. But the Bulls and Geno Smith knocked out of the red zone on 2nd down with the sack. 3rd down, sacked again. Jordan Poyer, safety blitz. 3-point game. Stafford firing downfield. Brian Thomas Jr. That'll give Dublin the 4-point lead into the second half. Aaron Jones now, 3rd and goal from the 1, punches it in. Shamrocks lead increased to 11, 24-13. Now Tajay Spears dragging defenders into the end zone, gets over the goal line, just barely. 2-point conversion miss, but Stafford, big mistake, fires us into a crowd where there are about 4 defenders in the area, and Nate Hobbs breaks 2 tackles on his way down to the 10-yard line. He's going to set this offense up nicely. Geno Smith, defender barreling down on him, gets the ball out to Evan Ingram, who catches it between 2 Shamrocks. 25-24, 1-point lead. Matt Stafford on 3rd and 2. Pass deflected, 4th and 2. They're going. Aaron Jones can't get an inch, so the Bulls defense holds on. Brian Daboll calls for the extra kick there. Some target practice, running up the score, whatever. 28-24. The Bulls come back and beat the Shamrocks. And now we go to the Oakland Redwoods versus the Sacramento Condors. Josh Allen and company on offense. Read option. Keeps it himself. Allen takes a big shove at the end of this run, but 1st and goal for Nick Chubb, breaking all the tackles. High knees into the end zone. 7-0 Condors. Now Jaden Daniels' turn on offense for the Redwoods. Play action. He's sacked. Condors defense flocking to the ball. And so back on offense, Josh Allen back to pass. Plenty of time. Adam Thielen in the flats, going to turn it up and get them inside the red zone. 3rd and 1 now from the 3. Allen back to Thielen. Touchdown. Condors up 14-zip. Now Daniels scrambling to his right. He's got open space in front of him. 1st down and more, down to the 15 to 11 yard line rather. 1st and 10. Play action. Daniels in some trouble. Oh, he is hit hard. And they have to settle for a field goal after the sack. 14-3, now 14-6. 3rd quarter. Allen trying to throw this one over the shoulder. Underthrown and intercepted. Redwoods set up nicely from the 7. Brandon Stevens with the nice pick. And here, handoff. And it's Jonathan Taylor off tackle. Easily scores, but the 2-point conversion to tie. Daniels throws it back to the end zone to his tight end. 2 feet down. Tied at 14, 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Josh Allen, play action, doesn't like what he sees, breaks a tackle on his way down from the 10 to the 5, slides down at the 4, 3rd and goal. Allen rolling right, he's going to finish the scramble. No, he is stonewalled at the 1 yard line. And so on 4th and goal, it's Nick Chubb who finishes the drive strong. 1 minute to go, 3rd and 8. Condors stopped. Redwoods defense burned all their timeouts. So Jaden Daniels, he's got to throw up a Hail Mary. CeeDee Lamb's on the other end, in and out of the hands. That was their best chance. Although he landed inbounds, probably the time would have ran out, as it does right here. Daniels incomplete, looking for Lamb yet again. Coach Harbaugh, he's fired up. And so final score, Condors 24, Redwoods 14. Next up, it's the Vancouver Mounties going to play the San Diego Dreadnoughts. Rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy firing it deep on the first play. He's got Jamar Chase on the other end. Some tough running down to the 32-yard line. Now 3rd and 8 in field goal range. Nearly intercepted. McCarthy lucky on that one. Kicking game, good. 3-0 Mounties. Now here's Mac Jones, quarterback of the Dreadnoughts, firing at sidearms, looking like Mac Mahomes. Now he's got a 3rd and 8 from the 21. A hit as he throws. Dreadnought Jones just throws that one away. Kicker ties it up at 3 apiece. Now, later in the 1st quarter, McCarthy sees an opening, catches the linebacker or the corner, whoever that is, napping. Defense, low awareness there. 1st and goal. J.J. McMounty firing for the back of the end zone. Stared down his receiver and paid the price. Intercepted. J.R. Brown with the heads-up play. 6'3" Dreadnoughts, and here's Dreadnought Jones with nice touch. Looked like Mahomes earlier, looked like Tom Brady with the touch on that pass. And now 4th and 13, more kicking. 9-3. Jones rolling out, stopping, throwing the exact other side of the field. That's not easy to do. Jones is putting on a clinic. He's back and better than ever. And he's got some big-time weapons like Mike Evans there for the score. 15-3. J.J. McMounty, he's not done yet. Jamar Chase fighting down to the 12-yard line. Now from the 6, 3rd and 4. On the run. How does he fit that pass in there between defenders? That was nice. 15-10. Jones. Oh, the tides of turning. Jones goes down with the sack. And so the Mounties with a chance. 3 minutes to go. But it's 3rd and 10. Watch out behind you. He is sacked. J.J. McMounty goes down hard. And the Dreadnoughts defense steps up. Mac Jones on 3rd and 8. This would be huge. The screen pass doesn't get the first. But the field goal is good. 8-point game. The Mounties will need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. McCarthy, stutter step and go. And the slow-moving spin gets the first. Now another 3rd down. Under a minute, no timeouts, and just a crippling sack. They got to hurry to the line. Clock ticking down to about 30 seconds. 4th and 21. McCarthy, pocket is blown up. He's got to scramble. Doesn't see anyone downfield, and he is sacked again. There's Jalen Phillips, his 3rd sack. He's just feasting on this Mounties O-line. Final score, 18-10. The Dreadnoughts get it done at home. Now we head to Omaha, Nebraska. The Antlers and Jared Goff taking on the Anchorage Huskies and quarterback Kenny Pickett. And Pickett thrown down to the turf. Hassan Reddick with the sack, forcing the field goal. tied at 3 in the second, and Goff back to pass. He is under duress. He fumbles. Huskies recover in a stylish fashion. Nice roll. 3rd and 9. Kenny Pickett throwing the underneath route, and he is stopped short. 4th and 2, and they're playing it safe. Kick the field goal, take the 3-point lead. Minute to go in the second. Here's the screen play down inside the red zone. 1st and 10, 48 seconds to go. Goff, Chris Godwin fighting, gets over the goal line. Close call, and Godwin scores 10-6. Now the handoff to Breece Hall. He accelerates for the score. Antlers pulling away. 4th and 1. The Huskies getting desperate in the third quarter. Play action. Kenny Pickett finds his receiver who runs for the score. That's Mike Williams with the yak. And then in the fourth, 1st and goal, they have Elijah Mitchell going up the gut and taking the 1-point lead. And now Goff firing defenders in his face, short of the first down. So 4th and 4. Easy chip shot field goal, 2-point lead. Antlers under 2 minutes. Kenny Pickett scrambling to his right, little head fake, and goes down. He's got a 4th and 8, but the kicker has plenty of leg. 1-point lead again for the Huskies. Now, Jared Goff, pressure in his face on 3rd and 8. Just a killer sack. 4th and 20, and he throws it well short of the sticks. The Anchorage Huskies, Kenny Pickett and company with the 1-point win. Now we go to the Honolulu Monarchs and the Orlando Orbits. Monarchs quarterback Kyler Murray firing to his right, intercepted. Jason Pinnock takes it away. He's going back to the house. Kyler Murray in pursuit. Not fast enough. Orbits do it with defense first, 7-0. So Monarchs with the ball back. Kyler Murray, no luck passing last time. How about he tucks and runs? 10-5, touchdown. Kyler Murray goes untouched. Orbits ball up 3, end of the first half. Derek Carr, he's a space car boy. Josh Reynolds, wide open touchdown, 17-7. Second half now. Monarchs getting the run game going. Antonio Gibson with the big carry, 9 of 57 right there. Play action for Monarch. Murray throwing low over the middle. Justin Jefferson comes through with the catch. Touchdown, 14-7. Now 14-20. Orbits with the ball on 3rd and 12. Nearing the red zone. Stop on defense for the Monarchs forces the field goal. So it's a 9-point game. Not enough time for a comeback. Or is it? Big pass down for Murray. Oh, but under 10 seconds to go. No timeouts. Nothing Murray can do here. Scramble drill. Gonna tuck it and run himself, but not much else. Murray not handling the loss well. The tantrums on the ground. 23-14 final score. Orbits take care of business. Now here we go. We've made it to Sunday night primetime. London Black Knights hosting the Mexico City Golden Eagles. Brock Purdy, Golden Eagles QB, finds KJ Osborne down to the 3-yard line. Then Purdy, no one's open. He's going to tuck it and run himself for the score. Golden Eagles up 7-0. Nice first drive of the game. Later in the first, Purdy, clean pocket, clean throw. What a catch. KJ Osborne yet again reaching back for that one. Touchdown, 14-0. Now Trevor Lawrence's turn on offense, and it is not going well. Pick 6. The Golden Eagles defense adding on 21-0. 3rd and 7. 2 minutes to go before the half. And now Lawrence, he can tuck it and run. Scrambling a little bit down to the 11-yard line. But on 4th and 5, they kick the field goal. Just get some points on the board before halftime. London Lawrence with the laser to his back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 21-10. Could be a game, but the goal line carry to Travis Etienne goes for 6. Golden Eagles up big, 31-13 in the fourth. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go for Trevor Lawrence. He's got Devontae Smith back there. What a catch. Took the shoulder charge and hung on. 31-20. Purdy now, he is sacked. Do the Black Knights have a chance? 2nd and 10. London Lawrence. Oh, intercepted again. And here is Jadeveon Clowney holding the ball like a loaf of bread. Get into the score. 38-20. This game is just about over. The Black Knights are going to try and get some garbage time points. There's Lawrence with the scramble. Final score 38-27. Golden Eagles win by 11, but it felt like so much more, in full control. in the win. And now let's cap off week 1 of the Waffle with Monday night primetime Toronto Thunderbirds versus the Albuquerque Aviators. And here the Thunderbirds with the ball. James Cook, he's going to cough it up on 1st and 10. Aviators recover inside Thunderbird territory. And so from the 19, Anthony Richardson, he can run. Look at the acceleration exploding through the end zone. Number 5 goes for 6, 7-0 Aviators. And then they do it on defense. Sam Darnold throwing it up. Mike Hilton gets in the way, interception. Then in the second quarter, Jahmyr Gibbs punches it in for the score on the ground. 17-0 Sam Darnold. He's 3rd and 7 from the 19. Screen play goes for 6. James Cook scores the touchdown. The fumble has been forgotten. Now Richardson on the move. Nice pass, kind of across his body. And this is going to get them down to the 23. Now inside the 10-yard line. Richardson, he's going to find McCole Hardman back there. 2 feet down in the end zone, 24-7. Now right before the half, Sam Darnold, he's going to lob it deep. Stephon Diggs burns his man. Now we have just a 10-point game going into the half. Now third quarter, off his back foot, Anthony Richardson fists this one into Zach Ertz's hands somehow, some way. 34-14. Now it's Darnold down 20, firing it deep. Had Diggs down his sights, but 5 defenders in the area. And Quandre Diggs is one of them. He takes it away. Aviators get the job done. Kyle Shanahan and company 1-0. Robert Salah, Sam Darnold 0-1. Couple former Jets couldn't get the job done in Albuquerque. Now it's standings time. Every week we got to check the divisions, see who is at the top. And right now, after 1 week, can't tell much after 1 week, but it's the Snowhawks in the AFC East, the St. Louis Steamers in the North, San Antonio Desperados in the AFC South, and the Sacramento Condors in the AFC West. In the NFC, it's the Bulls who lead the East, pair of Sentinels leading the NFC North. NFC South goes to the San Juan Wizards. In the NFC West, only division to have 3 winning teams, and that's Mexico City, Albuquerque, and San Diego. And finally, let's finish with the league leaders in stats. Passing, Justin Herbert had a huge day. Only quarterback, only 400 yards. He leads the league currently after 1 week. In rushing, Sacramento Condor Nick Chubb, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then receiving, Darius Slayton, 150 yards and a touchdown. Barely edges out Terry McLaurin for the league leader in receiving, and Brian Thomas Jr. for the Dublin Shamrocks. Now to defense, Derek Forrest, the Vancouver Mounties safety, is the league leader in tackles, 9 solo and 11 total. Now the leaders in interceptions are not the names you'd expect. Troy Hill leads the way, 3 picks in week 1, and an outside linebacker, kind of weird to see, but Jadeveon Clowney, 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown, tied with Xavier Woods, who also had 2. Then in sacks, the San Diego Dreadnought Jalen Phillips with 3, Kalijah Cansey on the Snowhawks with 3 of his own, and the Paris Sentinel Khalil Mack in 3rd with 2 sacks. All right, that wraps things up for week number 1. I hope you enjoyed the video and will stay with us as we go through our Waffle relocation franchise week to week, and in the end, crown a Madden 25 Waffle Bowl champion. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in week number 2.